Hello YouTubers, Sawmill Bill 70 here. I'm in here at the barn and I'm with the log splitter. As you've seen in the last video, things didn't go as planned. I was kind of concerned about something like that at first, and then I kind of forgot about it because after I did a couple logs that seemed to be fine, I just kind of forgot about it. And I still don't know what made it tip, but anyway, it did, which means the hazard is always there. So, what we've got to do now is determine how I want to correct that situation. There's several ways I can do this, and the one is I can put an outrigger in the front to put down to stabilize it so it doesn't tip again. If I do that, then I've got the problem with the extra weight in the front. And it might want to tip on its own without anything on there with that extra weight. So I don't think I'm going to go that route. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to put counterweights on the back. Maybe put 100 pounds of counterweight in the back so that it won't tip like that again. And if that doesn't work, I can always pour a concrete slab there and chain it down. So it's not a difficult, I have options. So, but I think the option is going to be counterweight. I'm going to try that first, and then we'll go from there. And I'm not quite sure how I want to do the counterweight yet, but I do have two counterweights that would work well. And I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're up here or down to the shop. But they're 50 pounds a piece. And there's two of them, and that'd be 100 pounds. And if I could put them like back here somewhere, and use as a counterweight, I think that would work. I don't know. Something I could remove, because I'd take the weights off. I think I want to make a tray to set the weights on. That would probably be the best. But if I leave them on and I try to lift the tongue up, I'm not going to be able. It's going to be a lot more harder. Can't even talk right. But anyway, it's going to be a lot harder to lift the tongue up, to move it around, to get it to where I can haul it out. But what I'm doing right now, what I'm going to do today, is here's where it's leaking. It's leaking on this fitting right here. Now I'm going to tear this apart, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did to this one up here to stop it from leaking. And I don't know, I tried to explain it before, but sometimes it's hard to understand if you don't see it. So sometimes it's confusing for me if I don't see it. So anyway, I'm going to show you step by step what I'm doing here and how I'm correcting this situation. And we can stop this leak. So I'll bring you along when I start doing something. Okay, I don't know. I'm hoping you can see this okay. Maybe if okay. Sounds like an acorn hit the roof. But anyway, I think it's on. Yeah, okay. Anyway, what I'm doing here is this right here. That's going into the cylinder, and that's the fitting that I'm hooking to. And oh boy, and I don't have, well, let me see, what do I want to do here? Loosen this one. Alright. Gotta get my oil pan underneath it. I don't think that'll work, so I'll have to put it there. Anyway, I'm hoping it's coming out all right. Just in case, I'll show you over here. What I'm doing is loosening this. And the hose will come separate from this then. That's what I'm working on. So, okay, hang on. Okay, that might be a little better shot. And I do apologize for the lighting. It's not the best, but it's all I have right now. So, I don't know how much oil is going to come out, so I'm about ready to find out. Okay, not bad. I can sure live with that. Now, what I want to do, I want to take this coupling off right here. This is my problem. Okay. Now, what's really happening here, let me try to explain it if it makes sense. That, well, need a rag. Okay. Now what's happening here is this here is too long for this. I don't know if you can see this. I'll try to bring it in there, but right here is a machine taper. And that machine taper is supposed to match up with the machine taper inside of this here. This is too long. This is bottoming out, and these two, the inside pieces are not coming together. That's why it's leaking. So I have to cut this down. I have to take I'm going to take about 3/4 of an inch off of it. A half inch maybe. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, I'm going to put this in the vise. And I'm not going to measure it, I'm just going to take a guess on it. But, and I have stuffed inside, I have some putty. And I'll push that out. That'll catch all the grindings so they don't go into the system. I don't know if you can see that, but I have that plugged with that putty, so I'm going to push that out. Yeah, I just pushed it out. and that catches all the grindings, and I'll wipe it out, but I don't know how that's showing up, but I don't know if you can see that taper in there, but that's what I'm after. Okay, I'm hoping you can see. I don't have to put anything on the threads. I did before. I was trying to get away with something, but see, that's what I wanted. Right now, it's hitting that on the inside, starting to hit that taper inside. And I have a lot of threads here. I'm not bottoming out. And that's what the problem was. And I fixed the 1 inch right there. All right, I'm hoping that's it. And then we'll put this back on. Beautiful. All right, and that's the way it looks for now. That is what I'm after, and that should take care of it.